Hello everyone, welcome to StudyIQ IAS English channel. My name is Shubham Sagar and today we'll talk about an article which was published in Hindu on 3rd July 2025. I will show you that article in just few, moments from now, which talked about the linkage of Sinhalese people with Indian people. Are Sinhalese people Indians? My Sinhalese friends, my Sri Lankan friends, don't, say things to me in the comment section. This is not my finding. This is a finding which published in Current Biology. What is this whole finding? Who are these Sinhalese people? So this particular article, which I will show you, the exact article at the end, has linkages with science and technology. It has linkage with art and culture. Sinhalese, almost 75% of Sri Lanka's population, Sinhalese people, and they are mainly Buddhist. And yeah, so there is a earlier theory related to Sinhalese people that these people, they came from North India because they speak Sinhala language which has attributes similar to Indo-European language rather than Dravidian language. So that's why earlier the theory was that Sinhalese people, they came from North India. Now based on this recent study, because of the similar language, Indo-European language. But now the recent theory says that no, they did not come from North India, rather Sinhalese people, they came from South India and that was their origin point. Let's deal with it one by one. So Sinhalese people and Adivasi people in Sri Lanka. It is said that Adivasi people are the, original people of Sri Lanka, indigenous tribe of Sri Lanka. Just like when we talk about Australia, we talk about Aborigines, Ashley Barty. Ashley Barty was a tennis player of Australia. So these are the original people. You will understand. Be with me. So there was a recent study which happened where whole genome sequences were taken from Sinhalese, indigenous Adivasi people in Sri Lankan Tamil. And what was the, what was the result of this particular finding? Key finding: close genetic relationship. Sinhalese and Adivasis are genetically closest to each other again, and to South Indians. Earlier, the theory was, I will show you. Earlier, the theory was Sinhalese people close to North Indian. Now that theory has been discarded, and they are saying that Sinhalese people are closer to South Indians. This is the point you have to keep in mind. Despite this, the two Adivasi clans are genetically distinct from each other. Here the talk is about Sinhalese and Adivasi. You will see, compared to Adivasi, Sinhalese, they have more genetic diversity. Why? Because Adivasi people, they practice endogamy. They marriage within themselves. So genetic diversity is higher when, let's say, I'm a Bihari, I married a Bengali. So in that scenario, there is a chance of higher genetic diversity compared to, let's say, from Bihar, I married a person from my clan only. Then the genetic diversity will be lesser. You will understand. Be with me. So what was the earlier theory? Traditional belief: Sinhalese migrated from northwest India around 500 BC, supported by their Indo-European language Sinhala, which is similar to the North Indian languages, Indo-European languages, rather than the Dravidian languages of the South. Now, how will you discard this theory? Now the theory says no, Sinhalese people came from South India. Then what about their language being similar to North Indo-European language? They are saying that may have happened because some of these North Indian people, they may have come to South India, may have mingled, and some of these people, they may have come to Sri Lanka. So it doesn't mean that, the whole Sinhalese people, they are from North India. New genetic evidence suggests Sinhalese have more similarity with South Indian Dravidian speaking population, not with North Indian groups. Hope you are understanding this particular finding. An awesome finding or a revolutionary finding it is. Again, if you know something about this particular issue, feel free to post it in the comment section. Languages versus gene. So Sinhalese language is Indo-European. That's what we are saying. Similar to North Indian language. How will you explain that? But their genes, their language similar to North Indians, but their genes similar to South Indians. Genes suggest South Indian ancestry. Possible explanation: language transfer by elite migrants. Some of the North Indians may have went to South. Let's say I am a North Indian, I went to Hyderabad, or even downwards, I went to Chennai, I married a South Indian. In that scenario also, language transfer can happen, So language transfer by elite migrants, North Indian migrants mixing with local population. That is the explanation. But now more and more researchers are saying that Sinhalese people, their genes are more in common with South Indian population. Timing of genetic formation. So the point here is, are Sinhalese Indians by, genes? Yes. South Indians more so. Sinhalese genetic pool formed around 3000 years ago, matching the supposed migration date in Chronicles 500 BC. You can, talk about then Buddhism, emergence of Buddhism from 500 BC. We talk about even Ashoka in 4th century BC, etc. So you can understand he sent missionaries to Sri Lanka. This whole thing. Even then 300 BC to 300 C, you have Sangam age. So it's a very revolutionary period we are talking about. During that period, people from South India, they came and settled in Sri Lanka, leading to the emergence of Sinhalese culture. This coincided with the large-scale genetic mixing events in India as well as in Sri Lanka. Now, Earlier inhabitants, you can see here, chronicles and anthropological data confirm Adivasis were already in Sri Lanka. So they are the original people, indigenous tribe. Adivasis are descendant of ancient hunter-gatherers and are Sri Lanka's indigenous people, remember it. Sinhalese came from South India. According to this study, genetic similarities, Adivasi Singhali and Sri Lankan Tamil are broadly similar genetically because they have lived for a longer period. So genes are somewhat similar, but the origin point is not. But Adivasis have more ancient hunter-gatherer ancestry because and lower genetic diversity because they don't intermingle with other community much, and that's why they have lower genetic diversity. They have a uniform type of genes because they're marrying among themselves. They practice a lot of endogamy. Hope again there are some technical words here, but still I feel like I'm making some sense here. Hope you're understanding. Smaller population size, Adivasis have historically maintained smaller population size than Sinhalese or Tamils. This is the first of its kind study in Sri Lanka. High resolution genome analysis. What is your view on this? Do you still feel, oh my god, do you still feel that Sinhalese have more in common with North Indian people or South Indian people? Do you support this study or you feel like, no, this is a wrong study? The study sheds light on ancient human movements across India and Sri Lanka, highlights the deep interconnectedness of these regions over thousands of years. So hope you understood. This is the article I'm talking about. Page number 18, Science 2, today, like that is 3rd July 2025. Sinhalese migrated from southern India, mixed with Adivasis. And this is the question based on whatever we have read. If you know the answer of this question, post it in the comment section. Also, if you feel like I contributed something to your knowledge and you gain something out of it, you can like, share and subscribe this video. That will give us more incentive to make more videos. You can also join me every day live at 10 a.m. for Hindu analysis, if you feel like it. And I will share this particular PDF along with the answer of the MCQ I asked in this Telegram channel of mine. Fun Study with Shubh. You can join this Telegram family of mine if you haven't yet already. Also, sir and ma'am, if you are, preparing for 2027, I'm making this video in 2025. There are people who are in graduation, first, second year graduation, final year of graduation, or even they're working professional, but they're not planning to not give it in 26, but 2027. You can join this batch. Batch is starting on 15 July 2025. You can use my code SHS Live to get maximum discount. And the courses, this whole batch duration, validity will be for, I think, 3 year, 40 months, 3 year, 4 months. So there will be live classes. If you miss those live classes, you can watch it for any number of times for next 3 or 4 months. If you clear UPSC pre 2027, all money will be refunded back to you. And that is actually a very awesome thing. Every month we'll have a quiz. If you top that quiz, you will get 11,000 reward. If you people have watched my videos earlier, you know the process. If you don't, you can go to StudyIQ.com or you can go to Play Store. You can download my StudyIQ app. You can do that also. There also you can, do these things which I'm telling you right now. You will go to all languages. You will go to English, and this is about 2027. You will go to GSP2I. 2027, you will go to buy now. You can see the price here, 41,999. If you apply my code, which you can see the bottom section, SHS Live, you will get maximum discount, 7,000. For other codes, I think you will get, apart from the faculty's code, you will get 6,000 discount. Before buying this code, what you have to do is you have to go to the feature section. This I'm talking about, one-to-one personalized mentorship, test, study material. I keep on telling people, doesn't matter whether you join our course or somebody else's course, trust that course, trust your faculties, don't run after sources, revise the same source multiple number of times and then solve these 75 plus prelims test, 12 mains tests, because mocks will make or break your, will give you rank, mains test will give you rank, will increase your speeding capabilities, and that actually matters a lot. This is I'm talking about. Full fee refund for prelims qualifiers. Any query you have, you can call on this number 909040231070. And again, you can go to buy now. Let me just tell you the process. You're seeing the price 41,999, validity 40 months. You can decrease it to 34,999. If you apply all these codes, you will get 6,000 discount. If you use my code SHS Live, you will get 7,000 discount. You can see here 34,999. So again, join at the earliest, batches starting on 15th. Ideally, you should, attend the first class orientation sessions. They help you understand what is your syllabus, how you have to streamline your preparation. Also, sir and ma'am, if you have any view on this particular issue, our Sinhalese Indians, the recent findings, feel free to post it in the comment section along with the answer of that particular MCQ. I will see you soon. Take care. Be blessed. Tata. Bye-bye.